there's got to be a fine line. You got to have some moms that are a little bit protective, but you don't want them to hurt the puppy. Well, good morning once again. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Today we're going to have a little bit of a different video. You can see I got the old Kubota M59 loaded up on my old Dodge Cummins diesel. We are actually going to be heading down to the creek to do some cleanup. If you guys remember, we had a big flood come through last week, and every time it floods like that, you know, I think we got 6 inches of rain within like 48 hours, or maybe even less than that. But when you own creek property, it's just a matter of time before it floods. And when it does flood, there's a lot of trees that gets washed out, a lot of debris and stuff just covers the whole area. Then you can't really mow it and stuff. So what we're going to do today, we got the grapple hooked up, and we are going to head down to the creek and do some cleanup. And I'm not letting the goats out of the barn today. You can see Mr. Leesky's right here, because we got some new surprises. I've already showed you guys the twins. Well, yesterday we had a Spanish mama, had a little single baby girl. There's Miss Cora. So let's go in here and see if the mama's in the barn. She might be out. If you can see her. Oh, there she is. Let's go over here and see where her baby is. Good morning, guys. Your baby in here? Oh, yep, your baby's in the doghouse. Baby's in the doghouse. Don't jump, boy. So the baby's right there. It's hard to see. So she's being really protective over the baby. Cora will not hardly leave its side. She is attached to these babies, and when she does that, these mamas are training Cora, hey, don't play with the baby. See, she's headbutting her, but she's being really easy about it. She's just barely hitting her butt, but it makes her scream quite loud. But that is a good way to train these livestock guarding dogs. Now, we did have a goat that was being way more aggressive, and we got rid of her, and that was one sock. They're playing. They are not. They're just playing. He didn't hurt you. Get up. You're just playing, aren't you? Alright. So, guys, on another note, if you take a look at our goats, we got rid of 10 of the goats over here. We had 10 little boys, or 9 boys, and then we had Elle, the big breeding buck, and we took them to the auction and sold them. I don't know what they brought yet. I have not got my check. But we lowered that number down here. Now we only have one little boy, and it's just about a week old, and we'll actually be getting rid of him too when he's old enough, and then we'll be bringing in some new breeding stock. You better learn to leave those babies alone. Those mamas are trying to teach you. Alright, y'all be good today. We're not going to let you guys out in the big field. You guys are going to stay over here and eat this grass. So since we opened up the big field, you can see this grass over here is starting to get kind of high. And usually what I do is I come mow this. Smeagol. But what I think I'm going to do is just kind of do a little bit of rotation. Walk them up in here for a couple days, and then let them out and to the big field over there, and then they can eat some of that. But you can see how much food they got over here. Now that we even lowered our numbers, it's going to be hard for them to eat that much. So, like I said, we're going to head down to the creek. I'm just going to strap my GoPro on the tractor. Probably not going to do a lot of talking. I'll try to show you guys some of the trees and debris and stuff that's down. We actually have a guy that sells firewood that's coming down there, and he's going to cut the firewood up and take it. We're just kind of donating it to him. It's going to save us a lot of time and work. There's a bunch of dead trees and stuff like that. So anyways, another story, whenever we do get home, we'll show you guys the emus, do an update on them. And we also sold, I think we sold like 17 of our picos. We even sold some adult nannies. So we have been slowly getting rid of our goats. We're not selling all of our goats, but we are just downsizing like we've been saying. And Brandon and Stephanie took 2, sold 1 sock. Then we hauled, I think, 27 off to the auction yesterday. So they will all be going to new homes or wherever they're destined to be. But anyways, we'll do an update on the Picos later when we get home and show you guys. I got to get my ice chest loaded up here, some water, Gatorade. It's gonna be a hot one today. If it gets too hot, I'll just jump in the creek. But anyways, guys, stay tuned and let's see what we can get cleaned up down at the creek. Then when we get home, if we have energy, we'll try to finish this video. So thank you guys so much. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and follow our future journeys as well. Don't try to catch it. I'll just throw it where you're standing. So back up a little bit. And then we can grab it.
Oh, you lost your chain, Kevin.
Did I?
Now let him hook it first.
Thought I had it hooked. Rachel, make it back?
Yeah, keep going. Whoa, we're back like about a...
Here, I can come up. Let me put some of this gravel down a little bit so I can... I'd hook it on that round pipe on the bottom. Yep. Well, after a long day down at the creek, I am worn out, but we are back home. Got the tractor put up, got the trailer unhooked, and now it's time to feed the animals. So you guys seen, if you seen some of the footage on the GoPro, all that debris, all the trees and everything down there, just every time it floods like that, some of the bank washes out, and there's big trees all along that bank, and what happens is it erodes and all those trees just fall right over, and you got the big root ball and you got the big trees. So we cut up all the good trees for firewood, got all that loaded and hauled off, and then everything that isn't salvageable or usable, we just put on the burn pile and got it going. But now we're back home, back to reality. Got to get the farm animals fed. It's late in the evening now. Luckily we have a lot more light since it's pretty much summertime. You can see the goats are still over there doing their thing. Hopefully they're trimming down the grass in that small pasture. I just seen that new baby and its mama was out too. So let's check on these emus. I'm sure they're gonna need food and water. They're starting to eat and drink a whole lot more. Oh yeah. So I did get them some bigger ceramic, they're dog bowls is what they are, but they're a lot heavier, that way they can't just tip them over. So we did a little trial thing. We put some dog food, some really small dog food in there, and they eat a little bit of it, but they really prefer the chick starter, the little crumbles, this stuff right here. See there? They really like this. So I'm just going to mix it in there because they like to eat this a lot more than the dog food. If they want to peck some dog food and eat it, then they can. Here you guys go. Here you go. I'll put a little more in here. Get them some fresh water. But yeah, the emus, I swear, it seems like they grow every day, which I know they are, but it just looks like it's visible. They just are getting so big. Hey, big birds. Hey, big birds. How was your day today, huh? You guys haven't got to go play outside yet. Maybe here in a little bit I'll let you go play out in your run. How about that? Before the sun goes down. But right now I gotta get everybody fed. Okay? Well, you know. Oh, he said, oh, I'm gonna try some of this food out. It looks really good. What are you doing, Skeet? Did you come see your birds? Did you come say hi to your birds? Oh, they see Skeeter now. Alright, I'm gonna top off their water and then go feed the dogs and everybody else. Y'all gonna eat or not? You're not gonna eat because you're camera shy, huh? Oh. So, oh, he almost did his trick. So we're thinking that the white one is a boy because it's a lot friendlier than the girl, or the big one, and we think the big one's a girl because everyone says when you look online and everything that the boys or the males are a lot friendlier than the females. I don't know. We'll see. See if it does a trick. Well, time to eat some food. They love this chick starter. And he's gonna eat some dog food off of the ground. He likes pecking that dog food off the ground. Right? Right? I could watch you guys all day, but I'd never get anything done. So what are you eating there, buddy? That one's going to town. Alright, I'm gonna go feed everybody. We'll be back. Dinner time. So there's a couple of the babies over there playing. Let's see if we can get them on camera. I don't know if you guys can see that one jumping around Tawny there. They're just a couple days old, but they're very playful. And then the new baby, right there. And Leesky Man is over there in the shade. Alright, so I'm gonna give them some canned dog food, dried dog food, and some eggs today. It's really hot, and like I said, guys, I think in the last video, sometimes these dogs don't like to eat when it's hot, right? What are you doing, Cora? What are you doing, puppy Cora? Oh. So, we had 2 nannies have some babies in the last couple days, so it just leaves you to wonder if there will be any more. And I ran off and left something. I had, hey, no. I had a feeder for you that I was gonna put out and I forgot it. She said, I want one just like this. All right, let me go get it. I'll be right back. I got you one just like your, just like Leesky's. Be right back. Oh. Okay, so Miss Cora wants a bowl, a feed bowl just like Mr. Leesky's. So I got his right there. I'm gonna put hers. Let's see, how about right there? Is that high enough for you? Okay, I'll put hers right there. And I just had a goat screaming in the barn. I don't know if one's having a baby or what's going on, so I'm gonna go check that out real quick, and then we'll be right back. Let's go see what's going on. You can see all this grass. That's some fetch, I believe. That's really good stuff for goats. They love eating it. All this stuff right here, there's a lot of weeds mixed in with the grass, and they absolutely love it. So, hold on. All right, let's see what this yelling's about. Oh, so, okay, come on. I think Mama was just looking for her baby. Come on, you better leave that Mama alone. She's after you. So, a lot of people have been saying, why did you put that dog in there, that puppy in there with those goats? Guys, if those goats didn't act like that to that puppy, you see every time the puppy goes around with the mamas act like she's gonna get the puppy. Well, that is her protecting those babies. And a lot of times in our experience when we've raised these livestock guardian dogs, if you don't have something to show these puppies that, hey, don't mess with those babies, a lot of times people that raise livestock guardian dogs that don't have goats that will defend the babies or some kind of training device to show these puppies to stay away from the kids, they will actually use the kids as a play toy, and they'll chew their ears and their tails off and actually play them to death until they die. And since we've been raising these Spanish and Kiko goats, we haven't had any problems because the mamas are very protective and they keep puppies like Cora from messing with the babies. So there's got to be a fine line. You got to have some moms that are a little bit protective, but you don't want them to hurt the puppy. Earlier this morning when I came out to check everybody, I showed you guys in the video this morning, the mama goat was running up to Cora and kind of just putting her horns on her. She wasn't really hitting her hard or anything like that, but she's scared to death of these goats when they do that because she knows, oh, I messed up, I got too close to the baby. Now, one sock, she actually used a lot of force and was hitting Cora with her head and her horns, so she didn't last. We got rid of her. But Cora's learning her lesson. You ready for your food? Huh? You ready for your food? All right, let's see if we can do this. It's really hot. Hold on, let me get it. She said, I don't want to wait, Dad. I don't want to wait. Here, got your very own bowl. And Leesky. Of course, the goats are going to come now. All right, I got to put my camera down to try to do this. Okay, we got their canned food in there. There's you an egg. There's you another one. You like that? Don't like the camera. You need an egg. There you go. All right. Now, I'm going to sit out here and watch them for a little bit. So this is a new feeding station. Cora does use this automatic feeder, but a lot of times she would rather be on the outside eating with Leesky. She don't like eating in there for some reason by herself. I don't know. So this is the way we're going to do it for now. If she gets hungry during the day, she can always get in there and eat more dry food. But the goats are going to town. Ginger has turned out to be a great mom. You guys remember Ginger? She is 2 years old now, and she just had her first set of kids, and they're twins. I think a boy and a girl. Or actually, they might be both boys. But they're healthy, they look good, so that's all we can really ask for. everybody's grazing. This right here would be at least a week's worth of food for sure. And so I might keep them in here, because the problem is when we let them out in the big field, a lot of these kids will find a tree or some brush or logs or whatever, and they will hide behind it into the evening time. Well, these goats are trained to come back into the barn at night. They come back to the barn every night and sleep in there, and we lock them up. But if the mamas come and sometimes the kids don't, then we have a problem. So I might leave them over here for just a little bit, just to see if we have any more mamas that have any babies. And as soon as these two dogs here are done eating, I'm gonna take you all over to the pico pen and show you what picos we got left after we sold several. Okay, we had a little alteration here. At least he started cheating. He went over and started eating chores food, which is lower, and I had his raised up where she couldn't get it, so they just traded. So I just went ahead and moved his down, so now they can take turns. I don't know. I guess they assume it tastes better coming out of the other bowl. And this goat right here is wanting to wait. She's like, I just want to sneak a peek, or sneak a taste of that dog food. Oh, at least he's gonna get lazy. Hey, I can lay here and eat, guys. Look at this. No, he's just hot, using this as shade. So this is another thing that's cool about this feeding station is I put this roof on there, that metal roof, and it's throwing off some good shade for the dogs. They can also get in there and lay down if it's raining or anything. Get out of here, goat. So, Kevin and Rachel, just for the record, I just did a head count over here on goats. And right now we got 32 adult females and 3 babies. And I think 2 boys and a girl. So, just for the record, we got 35 goats over here. Guys, keeping up with the animal count numbers and stuff, you think it's easy, but it's a lot easier said than done. It's really easy to forget, especially when you got multiple herds. So right now we got 35 total goats over here on our Spanish Kiko side. I guess Miss Cora got her belly full, so. All right, I'm gonna let you guys be and go feed the big man and look at the picos and say hi to Millie. Okay, I almost forgot. A while ago when I came back to get Cora's feed dish, I went ahead and put the emus out here on the grass, just to give them some playtime. We haven't got to spend a lot of time with them today, so we'll try to come out here and play with them. We try to come out here and play with them several times every day, just so they could have a good bond with us. Hopefully, grow up to be more friendly, since they are going to be giant birds, right? You guys are going to be giants. Okay, I need you to do one thing. Can you babysit the emus while I go feed Mojo? Hey, you're the sheriff around here. Where's your deputy Smeagol? Okay, I know he isn't gonna stay here and watch the emus. He likes to go feed Mojo. Come on, go feed your brother. All right, so first things first, you gotta stop and feed the ducks in the duck palace. I'm just one-handed. Oh, the ducks and geese. We need to move you guys. You guys are getting bigger and eating a lot more grass. I need to come back and fill that water up. I'll do that after I get done filming. There you go. Here's your food. Hey, that's Mr. Mojo's. You ready to eat, Bubba? Huh? I got you a can of food. Come on. Okay, so here is what we got left on the pico herd. We'll do a head count over here. We sold some of our adults. Oh, I can't open the gate. Look, she's... Come on, Mo. Alright, I'm gonna put this food up real quick. Mojo, come on. I got you a can of food. Come on. Mo, come on. She said, okay, I guess I'll come eat. Millie, my girl, what's up? What's up, Millie girl? I filled their swimming pools up yesterday, so they should still be good. Mo, I can't beg you to come eat, Bubba. Come on. Really, dude? No. This ain't a buffet. You gotta come get it right now. He said, I'll come when I'm ready. Millie, I need you to talk to Mo for me, girl. Alright, so let's take a look while we're out here. We sold several of the adults, not a lot. I think we sold 4 over here maybe. So a lot of the babies over here were bucks. And of course we sold all the bucks. I think there's one little baby that's a boy running around here somewhere. And he was just too young, so that's why we just kept him. So we got one over here, and then a baby over in the Kiko pen. And we'll sell them when they're weaned, once they're big enough to eat and all that. And we're gonna start with new buck genetics. So, boy, you're loud. All right, I gotta get Mojo over here. Mo, come on. Mojo, come on. It's time to eat. Come on. Come on, big man. You're not in trouble. I know, you don't like eating when it's hot. I don't either. I don't like eating when it's hot. But if we wait any longer, it's gonna be dark, Bubba. All right, I'm gonna get his food. All right, there you go. You better get it before they do. All right, so we got the big man fed. Now, ducks are still doing okay. They're over here. I haven't escaped. Millie's been babysitting them pretty good. Walt is another one of the birds over here. Him and Matilda. Yeah, I said Walt. They're getting around good. All right, I'm gonna do a little head count now. All right, looks like 22. And I almost missed Little Pumpkin down here. Little Pumpkin, you hiding from me? Huh? That's Little Pumpkin. Her mama is Pumpkin. And this is her sister and her mama right here. They're all good looking goats. And a little bit sad, Ghostface, she had her son that she spent all that time with in the stall. We did end up selling him as well, so now she's back on her own. What are you doing, girl? You're my friend, aren't you? Huh? You're my friend. Yeah, her good girl. She says, you took care of me when you didn't have to, and I broke my leg, so I appreciate it. I really do think animals know that stuff, guys. Yeah, you're a good goat too, but Ghostface is one of my favorites. She's just a good girl. Yeah, she's a pretty girl. All right, so there you go. Everybody's good. I'll go check their water, and this seems like a good spot to end the video if Mr. Rooster would be quiet. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I know it was a little bit different. I just threw in that footage from the creek. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the cleanup process, and it's just about a yearly deal we have to do. Every spring we get pretty good rain and it floods, and a little bit more the creek bank washes out, and every year you can kind of expect to clean up trees, and every year a few dead trees show up, and we cut them down and get rid of them anyways. But we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, you know the drill. And leave us a comment. Make sure you leave a comment, even if it's just a little smiley face or something. We enjoy hearing from you guys and knowing that you guys enjoy the videos and are there supporting us all the time. We wouldn't be doing this without you. So until next time, we'll see you then.